Hello guys, welcome to AppSheet and more. In this video, I'm going to show you something that I found, which was a hack whilst working on a client's project. So, you know that thing when you create an app and it does everything you want, but it's just something little you can't seem to figure out in AppSheet? Well, for me, it was how to solve this problem of when I click an action button that's supposed to provide data, in this case, information, and then the client sees all the information. Over here, for some reason, instead of being able to update this name, it always comes as the name of the action. So over here, the action is help. So it's help. I can't change it to anything else, right? And it really used to bug me. And I've seen a lot of people having that same situation. So I was able to work on it. And I was able to create an action like this, info, where even though the name is info, I can just click OK over here and not have that problem. So let me show you how I did this in AppSheet. Okay, guys, so before I even jump into how you can fix this, let me just walk you through what this app does. So over here, we have a rollout plan, basically a list of sessions that clients are going to be using to train their employees. So over here, you have the company's name and details. Then you have the progress tracker that's going to show them what they are supposed to do to complete this rollout plan. And then you have some details about the rollout plan. And over here, you have the details over here, the courses, and then the various sessions that they are supposed to take. Now, the role of this particular icon is basically to give the user information about how to complete each step of the tracker or the progress tracker. So over here, it says you're supposed to provide a date and time, and then in order to do this, scroll down to the rollout plan and click on the calendar icon. So that's what I'm going to do over here. Just come here, click on this, scroll down to a future date, let's say July or June. That's fine. Select the time zone, and I'm just going to click save. Right? I'm going to do same for this as well. Scroll down all the way, select select the time zone, and I'm going to click what save. Good. So what's going to happen is this is going to just compute the various session dates for all these other sessions as well. Good. Now just notice something. Once this syncs, a new action button pops up here, and then when you click on this action again, it gives you what new instructions on what to do. So now you need to go ahead and you need to what provide what your cohort launch dates. This is basically the dates that you want the user to be able to reach out to your participants and inform them about the training that is coming on. So you're going to click OK here. Then you're going to click this and then say, okay, I want you to inform these people by maybe the second week in May. Okay, then click save. So once they do that, they're done with the next step, that's indicating their cohort session dates, and then they go on to upload participant data. Now, in order to make sure that it's uniform in terms of what they upload, I have allowed them to download a sample CSV. So you just click this and it downloads a sample CSV. I'm going to open this in Excel. Okay. And then let me minimize this so I can show this here as well. So this is what a sample CSV comes as like. So they have just an example, and then all they need to do is just fill it in with all the information, cohorts, batch number, and all those things. So I have already done a sample for the demo, just demonstrating this. Once they fill this in, all they need to just come upload here, and then they're just going to upload this. And then it's just going to take in all the data, upload everything, click OK, and then this should sync in fine. Good. So once this syncs, you see your number of participants updated to 6. You can view your participants' data. So all these people have been seen in. You can add a new person over there, and then everything is fine. Now you can just view here. You can see the number of participants over here. Good. If everything is okay, the last thing you need to do is you need to confirm. So you just click this, and then you click confirm completion. Good. Once you click confirm completion, process is done. Everything is logged up. You can't make any changes. Good. So that's how the app is supposed to work. Again, the goal here is to be able to see that how we be able to change this section so that instead of showing the action name, which is by default what AppSheet does, it shows something we want. Okay, thank you, well done, moving on, the likes. All right, so let's do this. So in order to do this, we basically come into actions, okay? I'm just going to show you how this was done. So when you come to actions here, I think I created it here. Let's create a new action here. Let's say example. Good. Now, when you want to create an action that actually gives information, what you want to do is make sure the action does not change anything. Is that okay? It doesn't change anything. So normally I add a column in my data and make sure that that column doesn't play any role. So the action is just going to change that column to itself whenever it runs. Do you get it? So I'm going to say change the value of cohort 20 to cohort 20. That's what I do. A lot of people have different ways of doing it, but then I basically let the action change the value into a core 20 to core 20. Or you can have a specific column that the action runs on. Do you get it? But then nothing actually fills that column. It's just basically for that action. Good. Now over here, you can put your display name over here. So if you put your display name over here, like okay, like this is going to come as okay. Do you get it? Good. Now, what you want to do is to enable confirmation and you put your confirmation message and say, please make sure everything is in order before you sign out. Something like this, right? Good. Do you get it? So when you have something like this, when the user clicks this, it says, please make sure everything is in order before you sign out. So you have okay over here. You get it. But the reason why you have okay over here is because the action is called okay. If the action was called anything like sign out info, right? Good. And you click this, it's going to come as sign out info. You get it, which is not intuitive. The user is not going to be like, am I going to another information? What am I doing? So the trick, guys, is very simple. The trick is actually to create another action, right? So I'm going to call this sign out info like this. And then this is going to be a group action. And what this action is going to do is basically take my example, right? Good. So I have sign out info. Good. Now I'm going to come to my example action, right? And then I'm going to change the display name. So you can even use a formula, right? To keep different display name. Good. Do you get it? Something like this. When I click this sign out info, I have please make sure everything is in order before you sign out and you click what? Okay. And it works, right? So that is how I was able to make AppSheet act the way I want. Instead of showing info right here, I make it show what the okay I want. I don't know how you are doing it, but that's how I do it. So guys, this is the end of the video. I know it's very short, but if you have any way of doing it, please leave a comment so that I can also learn from you. And also, if you have any tips on how I can improve my app before I show it to my clients, definitely leave a tip or definitely leave a comment so I can actually go over it and improve my app. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.